If you're looking for extra space for your family or even your in-laws to live with you, then the NextGen is definitely the way to go, and I'm going to take you guys on a little tour today. But if you're new to my channel, my name is Miranda Radcliff. I'm a local real estate agent in the Phoenix metro area, so welcome! Heyo! I don't know. So I'm going to take you guys through NextGen with Lennar. That's the builder. And the reason why I picked Lennar is because they are throughout the whole entire valley. They have everywhere from Surprise to Santan Valley, Gilbert. So, and honestly, all the models are somewhat similar. There's a few things that change here and there or the layout, but they'll all be about the same. So this is their NextGen model. So come on in. What NextGen means, it's basically two homes in one. And we are going to be starting with the main home. So it's going to be roughly around 1750 square footage, 3 bedroom, 2 bath. So over here, we're going to have your guest bedrooms. And so the only thing is they are going to have carpets throughout each room. I've had someone ask before if it'd be potential if they can get flooring throughout. And I remember they said as long as it's not like move-in ready, like they already have it completed, it could be a conversation that they had for sure. Definitely something you would just have to look into. We can, negotiate on your behalf for you and see what that kind of looks like. But pretty much the thing with Lennar is what you see is pretty much what you get. There are different packages and different color palettes, but if something is move-in ready, meaning it's like almost being done built, then changing things is probably not going to happen. And I remember when I lived in a Lennar home, and this is just something maybe I'm being picky, the only thing I really kind of personally didn't like, it used to make me feel claustrophobic, was that there's no like front windows. And I know that's a silly thing, but that was just something I felt. But I feel like with this hallway, like the natural lighting, it doesn't feel as bad, so it just kind of depends on that. I used to just leave the guest room open. It was an office, I would just leave it open so we have that window. But moving on here, so this is going to be the garage. Now the NextGens, and this specific one just has a 2-car garage, but I have seen ones, depending like what property you're at, they have ones with a garage for the main house with 2 cars and then a separate one for the NextGen, so a 3-car garage. And then this will be the NextGen, we'll go in there after, but this will be your kitchen. They have the quartz countertops. You're going to get all of your stainless steel appliances. Definitely a plus there. And they have, I feel like with all the new builds right now, they have more of an open floor plan because that is what's in. So definitely a plus. Your backyard. Now the only thing to know is with your new builds, you're not going to get like landscaping. There's ways to negotiate. Sometimes, maybe some gravel, or minimal landscaping, but I always tell my clients, like, don't think it's going to look like this. But we're moving on over here. Another thing I remembered, so this is me in the laundry room, but what I remembered about living in Lennar is actually there was a lot of storage space. There's a lot of closets everywhere, which is good, especially for a girl. And then we got our master, really good size here. Bathroom, just for the master bathroom. We have extra storage over here, lots of space for linens and blankets or whatever you feel like you want to put in there. Last time I had a bunch of candles because I hoard candles. And then our closet, really good master closet. Do the fun part, the NextGen side, which is my favorite. So this is basically the door from the main house to the extra space over here. You're going to have your full own kitchen, stainless steel appliances. They have laundry room space here. Now, depending on the model, I've seen some of them in the bedroom, but this one's just a stackable laundry room right here, right by the garage entrance. And then we got our bathroom over here. So you only have 1 tub in this model, and the guest bedroom on the other main side. Then another cool thing is they have their own patio area, which is really nice for their privacy and a cool little perk as well. And then the living area, and then we're going to move on to the bedroom. And if I didn't already say, this side of the house is going to be roughly around 770 square feet, give or take, on the floor plan. And we have a really good closet size too. shoe rack or hat rack, whatever you want to use that for. Purse rack, I don't even know what else you could use it for. Lots of things. And then you're able just to come right back over here to the main side. So that's pretty much all I had for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed and learned something new about the NextGen model or Lennar home. And if you have any other questions or anything, please let me know. And if you'd like a full list of all move-in ready homes with Lennar around the valley from Surprise to Santan, right now I'm currently in East Mesa, click this link below and I will send you a full list. And also something to note, if you are looking at a new build, not a lot of people know this, but you can still have someone like me represent you. Whether you decide to use me or not, you still are going to pay for representation and the house price. I know it gets a little weird, so I'll have to make another video about this. But basically, my job is I'm going to make sure that you're taken care of, you get the right inspections done, negotiate on your behalf, while someone with the sales rep, they're doing their job, but they are there to represent the builder, not you. So don't be afraid to reach out to me with any questions, and I look forward to making you guys another video and see you guys on the next one.